Aspect, unconditional love, married upon self, Ariel, Nagael, God of Awakening Gods. It's a two-part situation. I'm not gonna be too long, but I'm gonna tap into two things real fast. We have a mentality of oppression, not just the style of oppression of living. We have a mentality of oppression. So even when it comes to the way we explain ourselves, we are talking in division format. Like, you know how, especially within my own people, and I don't even like saying black so much because black is an inanimate object. And we are so proud to say black this and black that, black fists, black power. You know what I'm saying? And it's not a disrespect to the concept, but it's a disrespect to the idealism of the fact that you accepting the fact that you are an inanimate object by default calling yourself dead. Now we all know from the past, you know what I'm saying, before terminologies was labeled and deemed by the oppressing team or Caucasians might say, these terms of dark could have existed in any aspect from dark green to dark blue to dark purple, which from the cosmetic aspect, these different aspects were placed on human beings. So I'm not gonna even go deep on that. It's just common sense. And it's always been levels of dark or the darkness. And the reason why I focus on me saying that the way we handle things is structured behind a slave mentality is because the voice still seeks to be heard. It still seeks to be redeemed or deemable by your oppressor. So you build division in so many aspects. You need to take time and really listen to yourself because this ain't a boxing match of your peoples. This ain't a race for your peoples. This ain't a competition. Like that shit sounds real fucking stupid and it gets redundant after a long time. You like, damn, these niggas still yelling, screaming, acting like assholes. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I be like, yo, niggas is fucking stupid. And I watch either way because I need to know the level of stupidity that rests within my own people. So let's be clear. And this came directly from Brother Phil Valentine. Even I heard it from Brother Bobby Hemmett, scholars that really know what the fuck they be talking about. Unlearn the shit you know. Unlearn love. Unlearn conductivity. Unlearn how you put your information together. Find that flow of rhythm that allows you to be more original than the fact of what division seeks. Yes, division is a very common way of doing things, and we slip right into that so easily when trying to explain things. Now, with that being said, stop being a fucking hypocrite. You know what I'm saying? Like, stop being a fucking hypocrite because you look whole stupid. And for the motherfuckers who don't see that shit, y'all following dumb. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all sitting there like little chickens picking up dumb behind the big dumb bird, the big Dumbo. You know what I'm saying? Fucking crazy. Yo, like these niggas is fucking retarded, yo, for real. I be like, damn, niggas is dumb as shit. But at the end of the day, that's my first part, alright? That's my first part. Like I said, I'm not gonna stay long on it. I'm only 4 minutes and 7 seconds, 8 seconds, 9 seconds in. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna even tally on that because I care less to, you know what I'm saying, to pick on that. Like I really do. Like that's something everybody should have main common sense about. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I wanted to tap in on blessings. How we look at words. Everything in life is a mirror image. And before I go deep into this, I remember having a dream when I was a kid, you know what I'm saying? I was like falling and it was like all black. And I remember I used to fall for a long fucking time. Like, you know what I mean? I would just wake up falling. Like, damn, my mom be like, what's wrong? I was like, I was falling again. She's like, you was falling. I was like, yeah, I just was falling. It was all black, just falling. And then I remember in a particular dream, towards the end of me dreaming about falling, I would dream that I seen mirrors. Like I was like, say, if you had a bunch of houses that had bathrooms, like an apartment, it was stacked on top of each other, like the behind the medicine cabinet. I would see the back of that, and I'm falling. And I had that dream like 2 or 3 times, and the third time I had that dream, I actually grabbed a sill, like a mirror sill, and I climbed through a window, like not a window, but a mirror. And I remember that. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, how am I climbing through? Why? I decided to climb through it because I got tired of falling. I was like, I want to get out of here. You know what I'm saying? All this falling. So I came through it. That's just something particular. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't even know why this is relevant. So I'm just going to leave that right there. But I felt the need to say that. Um, be lessons, blessings. When I first heard blessings, it was probably like, 6, 7 years ago. I mean, I always heard the word blessings, but when I first started, hold on. The reason why I said that about the mirror aspect was because of the fact that words and terms that are said to us, they need to be looked at as such. So even if somebody says one simple set of words to you, you need to look at them for the mirror aspect, and everything can join into that. Because they may mean what they say, but their intentions might be different. So pay close attention to the word format, because like if somebody says to you, I don't want anything to happen to you, and particularly nothing's going on, you need to look at the other aspect of your life which may be coming that you don't know, that somebody could be picking up a synapses on. 2 points of electricity giving information. With that being said, be lessons. I used to look at blessings as being lesser. I used to say that a lot. And I'll be like, being lesser, being lesser. I'm not getting no damn blessings from these motherfuckers. I don't want to be lesser. And it always seems like when somebody gets a blessing, they're taken from another individual, right? And then that person seems to be fine with being lesser than what they was before they particularly shared whatever they had in that aspect. And that was more prevalent to me at that time on this plain T. It was particular because I would see people taken for people who had something but not much. So I didn't like that be less and being lesser. But just in the last month or so, looking at conductivity and looking at how we deal with each other as a culture of people, the bees, man, the bees, bees lesson, bee lesson, bee lesson. What would bees learn? Bees would learn to be so conduct have so much conductivity with each other that they learn to be close, and vibrate and raise their temperature up over 150 to 200 degrees to kill anything that comes within the circumference of their surroundings. May it be a larger insect or insect that's trying to damage the homestead. The conductivity that they had to a queen is astronomical. A queen can travel from New York to Africa, and the bees will still know that she's alive, and they will still work as such. But then, soon as she dies, this is when they separate. So that speaks a lot about how we deal with ourselves. It's like we're separated because the original queen is not present. Bee lessons. Learn to be as a bee, as a people, in a nutshell, as a whole. Find your way to be and back to bees, because in that aspect, our conductivity is non matched. I think that's powerful. You know what I mean? Because we're all out here battling one another when it comes to knowledge, and yet and still, there is no fight against the opposer. So cocky against your people. You're so cocky against your own fucking people. That's like you in a house beating up your little brother and then come outside and turn to a straight bitch. You know what I'm saying? That fucks with me. That fucks with me. And I used to, see people like that we grew up with, like, damn, you all hot headed in the house, but when it comes to you fucking with Tony, Anthony, and them motherfuckers around the corner, you act like a whole fucking pussy. Whatever. I'm not gonna go deep on that. But know the B lessons is very important because this is how we structure our connectivity. When the B's go, who gonna teach you? You have all things you need to see. Ants too can do the same thing. They know how to work together. Overstand, understand, and overstand. Overstand, understand, and understand. I'm sorry. Um, that the way you're going about dealing with everything you do is a granted situation from the oppressing situation. No matter how the oppression happened, it happened. And it's still structured a way of how we think off tilt. So even when I hear all this funny shit from different individual loudmouth motherfuckers who just can't shut the fuck up, just loud, you know what I'm saying, and just want to be fucking heard. It's like, man, somebody smack this nigga, man, and sit his ass down and give him a cup of water and tell him, yeah, I smacked your ass, but this is why I smacked you, because I love you. Sometimes that has to happen. And the true alpha males are not even around no more. You know what I'm saying? We have brothers that tap into that level, but at the same time, the ruling party of individuals who are speaking some form of knowledge are not alpha. They're not beta. They're not even fucking delta. They just fucking weak individuals, and it gets redundant. It's like, stop fucking talking. You know what I'm saying? You know how you hear people sometimes, you just like, man, you talking again? Maybe that's not your job. Stop fucking talking. You know what I'm saying? I remember my grandmother used to be like, there's nobody fucking talking to you, so mind your fucking business. Sit down and learn something. And you talk so much, you can't hear truth out there because you only hear yourself. We have to get back to our B lessons. Being more constructive and conductive with one another. Listen to the words these people are using. Listen to how they always put things in that are structured around them instead of that's them. The conversation and the language format that we use is not even ours. So your battle, even with your people using the inducted language that came from your oppressor, is a fucking dumbass way of thinking. Stupid, 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 dumb. Period. If you gonna rise, rise. Don't rise bringing up all the dirt with you. You know what I'm saying? It's like you stepping in a pile of dirt that somebody swept up on the floor. Yeah, that shit gonna fly up. Stop doing that dumb shit, man. Find a way out. And if you can't find a way out, that means your intelligence is not tapping into nothing that gives you that option. Plain and simple. Our only job right now, knowing, and all of us have an innate ability to know that we already connected. We don't have to say, oh, I'm from here, I'm from there. Looking at the past only brings up the emotional value from where the past was. So you carry that to deal with your individual people today, and you feel like you know something. You feel like you're deemed responsible. You feel like you're a scholar. That's fucking stupid. You're fucking stupid. Period. You know what I'm saying? Like we all feel, and back in the day, the elders back in like the late '70s, the early '80s, the '60s, the '50s, people wouldn't say, "Hey, how you doing?" or "What's going on?" They would say, "How you feeling? How you feeling?" Because we felt everything. You know what I'm saying? Me being a cancer, I feel the water and hear the information, electricity, using the water as a medium to travel. I can feel thoughts. I can feel actual words that are being said in people's head, and I can what's the word I'm looking for? Understand them. Uh, I can I can translate them through those feelings, and I'm like, wow, that's deep. You know what I'm saying? Like motherfuckers are still lost, no matter how much knowledge they know. That reflection, man, that mirror image, man, that mirror is powerful, yo. Whether you understand it or not, or even trying to understand it. Most people don't try because they're too busy stuck in their own thoughts, trying to hear themselves speak. It's like that's all they can hear is themselves. But you know what? If you was here on this plane by yourself, you would be real fucked up. You know what I'm saying? So we got to get back to our B lessons, our conductivity. I ain't gonna go too deep like I said I wasn't. But I charge everybody to stop being fools and stop following foolishness because you're way more intelligent than that and you feel it. It's just that it overtakes you so fast and you're so indoctrinated to love to do wrong. It feels good. So you take part in it. It's just like bobbing your head to a stupid song. You know that song don't make no damn sense, but you're agreeing with it by bobbing your head to it. You know what I mean? So stop listening to the music. Stop following the Pied Piper. I'm so serious. Because you're walking off a fucking cliff. Plain and simple. He's following you. He's leading your ass off a fucking cliff. Don't follow that nigga, please. Maybe he'll wake up and get back in line. But with that being said, this is Ariel Nagael, God of Awakening Gods. Respect, unconditional love, marry upon self. You already know what it is. Peace.